Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Of the likely formation here.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Pedri, Yamal, and here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! There's an early warning shot across the bow. Lamar. Hill. Oh, nice touch. Lamar. Oh, sweet feet. Lamar. Rashford wins the duel this time. Delivered with swing. Keeper has taken decisive action. A lot of space ahead of him. So who's he picking out? Turns and goes back. And the shot! Lewandowski. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Brian Hill. That's nice. Lamar. Played back in. Done delicately. Can he latch on to this? Christensen forwards and with intent. Balde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Balde. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Lamar. Now it's Stuani. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Yamal. Rashford. Witsel. Brian Hill. Over to the left. And it's Lamar. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Proves too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Strong running down that left flank. Nice control. Rashford with the cross. And that has been cleared. Valde. De Jong. Deep cross. Clears it away.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has...
Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not taking it long, and that's going to be a booking. Rashford getting this one clear. Ball is over the line. Lamar. Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. It's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Big chance! Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Pedri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Araujo. De Jong. Pedri. Looks to the other side. Carries far too far and out of play. Sigankov making good progress on the right-hand side. Sigankov has a look inside the box. He's in plenty of space here. harmlessly behind. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri. It's run loose here. Sigankov does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Rashford. Pedri. It's a good foot in there. Lamar. Brian Hill. And he goes cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? Sigankov carries the ball down the right. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Ball comes in.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's Rashford. Balde. Pedri. Pedri! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Spread out to the left. And claimed it back swiftly. Sigankov has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Stuani. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Koundé. a cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Jong. Stuani did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hill. Brian Hill on a charge down the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Clear away. Tries a measured ball. And a foul. Yes, the referee's given it. Rashford. And it's Balde. Pedri. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Balde. And that's aimed into the middle. And here's Lewandowski. Certainly called it there, it's a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Point-blank header! And he's there to clear it. Nice interception, well timed. Stuani. De Jong defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. And it's played forward, and that's well seen too. Kubasi. Rashford. Balde. Yamal. That's very neat. Koundé. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Clearly not happy with that. Christensen. Balde. Pedri. It's Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. Rashford. He's gone for goal! Lamar. Played towards the other side. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. Well read. Danger is averted. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Pedri. De Jong. Stuani. Clipped into space. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. Sigankov pings it across. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can he find a finish? Tries to get it clear. Yamal. Balde. It's really well manoeuvred. And it's Stuani. No way through there. Brian Hill. Hill. Oh, he's found support out wide. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Sigankov tries making a foray down the right. Goes for the shot! Lewandowski. And it's Stuani. Lamar. Over to the left. Lamar. Lovely feet. Lamar. That's a nicely weighted pass. That is a brilliant interception. Pedri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. De Jong. Danger averted for now. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Blind shifted upfield. Brian Hill goes on a charge down the left. And steps in, and that's the end of that. Hill tries a cross. In comes the corner. They've played it short. Brian Hill. That's tidy. Hill puts a mighty effort. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gankov producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Stuani. Played out wide. Balde cuts out the pass. Balde has created one goal already. And it's Balde. Aim forwards. Brian Hill. Moved on forwards. Very nicely done. Lamar. Spread out to the left. Approaching half-time and applies the finish! Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Ah, such a clever touch. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Deftly away. Witzel head over towards the opposite flank. Hill.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Balde. It's Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. Showing good feet. Pedri. Brian Hill is on a run down the left wing. Lamar. Lamar. Lamar! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's De Jong. And here's Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Now it's Yamal.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Lamar. And it's played forward. Brian Hill. Lamar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Balde. Pedri. Pedri made out to the left flank. That is lovely. Rashford. Pedri. De Jong. Purring through the gears. Balde delivers with wit. Blint. Out to the right. Sigankov providing an outlet on that flank. Let's cut it out. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Throw it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Witsel looks to the other side. Brian Hill. Lamar. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Off we go once more. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Pedri. It's Rashford. Brian Hill. Lamar. Blint. Brian Hill. And here's Stuani. He whips it across. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Stuani probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Great chance! It's a loose ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pedri with the short one. Nicely shaped cross. Clears it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Pedri. Rashford. Good chance here! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Blint. Balde. Rashford. Pedri. And it's Balde. That's good play. And here's Rashford. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. Brian Hill. Hill. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Brian Hill opts to play it back. Brian Hill. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Lewandowski. De Jong. Rashford. And it's Balde. Balde. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Lamar. Blint. Goes cross-field. A cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hill. Over to the left. That's a good run down the left. He climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Stuani. It's anyone's ball now. Christensen. Rashford. And it's Pedri. Plenty waiting in the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Christensen fit back and can go again. Balde. Rashford. Koundé. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Takes the shot! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dinks one through. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Yamal. Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. Looks to the other side. Rashford. Now it's Rashford. De Jong. Out towards the flank. And here's Rashford. All chasing the game, trailing by one. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal! Looking for a decent ball in. Rashford crosses.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Koundé. Barcelona have a free kick. De Jong. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Little forwards and with intent. Sigankov hurtling down that right flank. And here's Stuani. And it's Lamar. Who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he thumps it clear. Brian Hill. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Koundé. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Koundé's cross. It's really well cleared. Stuani was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Brian Hill. Crossed into the box. That is good. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Valde. Oh, sweet feet. Chance to play it in. It's De Jong. Rashford. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ball's gone out of play. Yamal. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Rashford. Yamal. Stuani. Witsel. Lamar. This is gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Witsel. And it's Lamar. There are a few waiting for it. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Rashford. Could be danger here. Stuani. Lamar. In with the challenge. Araujo. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Rashford, now he's off and running. Nice control. It's a good-looking delivery. That's an excellent interception. Balde, gently done. Physical challenge. Brian Hill. Rashford, some resolute defending there. Yamal. And here's Rashford. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Lamine Yamal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's tidy. Can he get onto this? De Jong. Played towards the other side. Rashford. Rashford. Can he deliver? Rashford. Rashford with the cross. De Jong. De Jong wins the duel this time. Koundé comes inside. De Jong. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. And that's a good ball. Blint. Moved on forwards. Sigankov looks to get on the end of this. Sigankov is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Balde. Lovely feet. Now it's Rashford. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brilliantly cut out. Lamar. And it's played forward. Blint. Witzel shifted upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri forwards and with intent. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong. Lamar, gently done. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Brian Hill going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Stuani. And it's Lamar. And here's Stuani. He has been fouled there. That's a booking, always looked it. Having a go. Yamal. Rashford. Rashford. So who's he picking out? Comes to the pressure. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Stuani. De Jong. Rashford. Aim forwards. Lamar. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Moved on forwards. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Stuani. Proves too strong. Yamal over towards the opposite flank. De Jong. Balde. Very nicely done. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Foot in. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedri plays it short. Stuani. Brian Hill. Brian Hill. Oh, such a clever touch. He's in, surely! Nifty challenge, but fair enough. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Nicely intercepted. Lamar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Jong.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Levin, shot a goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Lamar. Brian Hill. Hill. Lamar. It's out for a goal kick. Pau Kubasi, he's gone direct here. That's a throw. Balde. Right. Oh, smashing header! Should have put that one away. That has been cut short. Here comes, climbs up big! All at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Balde. Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. Lamar. And he goes cross-field. Lamar. And here's Stuani.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Stuani. Now it's Stuani. And he's heaved it away. Lamar. Goal! goes for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kunde. Christensen. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Pedri. Araujo. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal is fouled. Chance for a shot! Lacking in accuracy. Lamar. Witzel aim forwards. Lamar. Hill. Brian Hill. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Stuani. Stuani. It's Stuani! It's in! And what a climax we have here! So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. I mean, he's never going to get to that.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Is there any support? He might not need it. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Yamal.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Lint gently done. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Christensen attempts a clearance. Oh, that's neat. Here's the chance to cross. Sports officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. The referee's awarded a free kick. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hill. Pedri. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Out for a throw. And it's Koundé. And here's Pedri. Yamal. Chance to play it in. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
It can be